People are changing. Matter is changing. Circumstances are changing. Shifts are occurring, yet some things remain the same. Ashe? So, with all that is going on, Ashe, co-creators, Spirit wanted me to dial in on these shifts and how it can be showing up for some of you guys and why it's showing up for some of you guys, right? So we're talking about confirmations. We're talking about explanations. We're talking about food for thought. Ashe. And welcome, co-creators, to your oracle message. I am Nyemareina, your friendly neighborhood oracle, and as always, let's get started. So, with all the shifts, right? Yesterday's message, there is a divide in the tide. Things are changing. This much we do know. Spirit says, contrary, right, to the flow of change that we are constantly in, there is a constant. There is something that you possess, co-creator, that remains the same. And that is your higher self. Your spirit, your soul remains the same. Your grace remains the same. Your grace is your light. Your grace is your inherent claim, Ashe, to your light, aka to your fame, your flame, Ashe, right? This is what remains the same. This is the constant. So when things begin to change and shift, know that your higher self, your grace, your light always remains the same. And it is from this that we are anchored. It is from this place that we are able to stand still within the flow of change. And Spirit says, because we have this constant that is within us, there is a rubber band effect that happens, right? Especially when we are in the energy of purging. Right? And for a lot of you, in dual fasting, right? A purging of ideas, a purging of physical weight, a purging of thoughts, right? And this is all a process that is happening so that we can, so that you can, so that I can be more connected with this constant, your higher self, your grace, your light, right? And Spirit says, so this is the resistance that a lot of you guys are feeling. And in this resistance, it's causing you to purge. And this is the shift that we are all in as we purge as a collective consciousness. Ashe. So Spirit say on a 3D realm, right? Taking it to the 3D. They pointed out for me the saying, just the tip of the iceberg, right? Just the tip of the iceberg. It's the saying that we have that there's this whole big, huge iceberg, right? Just below the surface. And Spirit says that we are in the energy co-creator of going beyond this analogy. Come on now, stick with me. Going beyond this analogy that is big. And Spirit says that's happening because we are purging this part of the iceberg that is no longer needed. Come on now. Imagine the bottom of that iceberg, right? Being all those emotions that we keep hidden, the self that we keep hidden, the fears that we have. There is a massive purge of this old system, of this old paradigm. Right? Spirit says a breaking away, come on now, from not just paradigms, but from dimensions. Woo! But from dimensions. Ooh, they telling me from dimensions of thought. Thought that we were caught up in. Not understanding that we are multifaceted, dimensional beings. I'm hearing going beyond the mind because of the shadow work. Going beyond the mind because of the will to get out of depression. Going beyond the mind to change your perception. Going beyond the mind because there is now a wealth of information. Right? Because Spirit said this is also the unknown. And then you said, well, Naima, there got to be an unknown. We can't know everything. Spirit says what we don't understand that is that it's no longer hidden. They say we purge this part of the iceberg and we are left with the tip. We drop that baggage. We become lighter and we sail away into the sunset. On our little piece of the iceberg that we then manifest into a sailboat. Ooh, Spirit say reflecting the whole way. New horizons as the authentic self. You've learned the lessons needed to drop your heavy pieces. I'm hearing it's the time to become lighter. It's the time to move into your light, your grace, your higher self. Now become light. Now you are one with the wind as you sail away, as you sail off top speed. And for some of you, Spirit say you going as slow as you can go. Ashe. In total leisure, in total peace. Right? And this shift, Ashe, coincides with the energies that are energizing Ashe, right, during this time, right? And we the dun 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 Jupiter, Uranus, Taurus conjunction, right? And that's happening, or it's already happened, right? Because we have our 2-3 day window previous and after 420 Ashe, are as above so below portal to 421. So we're looking at 418 through 424-ish, right? Where this particular, right, conjunction speaks of norms changing, speaks of things happening globally. Hello, right? We already know what that is. Ashe speaks of economies changing. Hello, we already know what that is, right? And they gave me the song that of amazing triumph, and that means so much to myself as an African American, as a Black woman. Ashe, the Black national anthem, right? That this becomes the new anthem, the new movement as a whole. And that's why this particular shift is I'm going to just say, is something else. I say the last time this shift happened, right? 1941, World War II. And check out the year 1941 if you so choose, because it's just as jam-packed, Ashe, as this one. Just a little bit of history repeating. Another chance at 11/11 for us to do something different. Major changes and shifts during that year. And here we are. Ashe. So we're going to get into these energies specifically through our Black Moon astrology deck, which I absolutely love. And if you are trying to find out about the different houses, about the different astrological events that happen, and the planets and the stars, etc., etc., this is an amazing deck to get. Okay, Black Moon astrological cards, amazing, by Susan Shepard. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit into this song so y'all can feel this, and then we're gonna get into them cards. So, facing the rising sun, let us march on, let us sail on until victory, until the world that we envision within ourselves and outside of ourselves is one. Because, baby, if you don't believe this is the time, then it might not be your time this time. The Spirit say, if you don't know, now you know. Ashe, 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 Ashe. So we're going to get into these cards, which are the representation of this Jupiter, where am I? Jupiter, Uranus, Taurus conjunction. Girl, I had to bring it back, okay? Spirit took me somewhere, okay, and left me. I had to find my way back to y'all. Okay, so out of that energy and into this one, right? Jupiter returns. And this is the Jupiter card that you guys got, okay? Because there's two Jupiter cards. There's just the regular Jupiter that tells you about the planet Jupiter and its energy, and then there's Jupiter return dash benefits. Ashe. And then we have Uranus, depending upon how you see it, what timeline you on. Ashe. Genius, number 9, right? And then Taurus, I have. Ashe, shout out to the Taurus. Taurus season about to start. Hello, 14. I don't know what it is about you Tauruses, okay? Because I get hooked up every time. Okay, anyways, but also, we're going to give you a quick angel number 2 for this time, because of course, Spirit pulled out 4, 49, and 9. 4, 9, 9. And you know we love our angel numbers over here. Okay, when we get them, we gonna talk about them. Ashe. So 4, 9, 9 may be an angel number that you've been seeing, or 914, or the number 14, or the number 9. Ashe. And we got our 44 out here too. Come on now, Spirit. So we'll do 44, 99, and 499. So number 44. Your guardian angel is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You are safe. Ooh, I felt that one. Come on now, Spirit. You are safe. I hear take that leap. Take that jump. Lean into self-love, self co-creator. Now is the time. Number 99. You are having an enlightened moment. Take note of all that is coming through to you at this time. And I hear, come on now, 100. Your angels are congratulating you on all of the hard work you are doing. You are a special light on this earth. And what did we talk about? Lean into your higher self, your grace, your light, co-creators. I hear they are well pleased, right? That you are dropping that big chunk of the iceberg and sail away. Ashe. Your 499. Your angels are directing you through your inner voice and intuition. Trust the information that is rising up within you at this time. And they're throwing me back to that purge, right? Trust the intuition. Trust that your body knows. Trust your higher self. And let a lot of this stuff go. I went through a major purge myself, right? Because I am the collective. You are the collective. We are one, co-creators. We reflect one another. That's why I say, you're probably not going to follow me forever, and I don't intend for you to. Ashe, right? Because as we grow, right? Or maybe you do follow me forever. Hello. But you only drop in from time to time to get a message. Because the point is for you to start to trust your own messages. Ashe. The point of this page is to teach. The point of this page, more than that, is to be the example of the teacher who is always the student. Every message starts with the soul's journey. Because this is my soul's journey that I am sharing with you. I started this because I understand that I am a reflection, and therefore there are many souls, come on now, Spirit, on this same journey. Ashe. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm channeling like a mug because I don't know what we were talking about before. Oh, your angel numbers. Okay, yes, your angel numbers. So, they taking me deep, boy. I tell you, this Jupiter, Uranus, Taurus conjunction. What's your function? Hooking up words and phrases. I'm telling you, it's been leapfrogging me every which way. Okay, but right. So back to your angel numbers. You are protected, right? Your spiritual team is so proud of you. And they want you to start to trust your intuition, trust the messages, trust the energy, so that you can move forward in your life, so that you can drop that huge burden. That is, Spirit is saying, that is society's norms. Ashe. Because it is time for us to start to ask ourselves, what is my norm? What do I want to sail away to? Knowing that I am protected, knowing that I am supported, knowing that there is no wrong way. Knowing that I am not only the light, I am not only grace, I am not only my higher self, but I am sailing towards the light so that I can become more of it. Ashe. So let's get into the energies before I get hit with another channel. Ashe, and we'll be around here for about an hour or so. Now I likes to hang out. So if you want to hang out, you can very well do so. Ashe. So Jupiter returns. So we're gonna tell you a little bit about this information. Ashe. We'll leave it there. Let's just zoom you in. Ashe. Jupiter returns. Benefits. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years, the original place of when you were born. Turning up the Jupiter return card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. Goals or plans you started more than a decade ago will begin to bear fruit, either right now or at least very soon. Something very good is about to emerge from the debris of the past. It could be a thing you felt you lost or something that did not work out exactly as you hoped. In short, the Jupiter return card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial or material. Dreams manifest into reality at this time. Gifts flow in easily. It is also a time to be aware of how you approach matters of your own spiritual faith and destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces. Hello, iceberg. So don't let go. Investigate the possibilities that they might bring. It is not a good time to get carried away, though. It is always important with Jupiter to keep a clear head. Jupiter, named for the Roman god of Jove, as he is also named, is a jovial planet, open-hearted, optimistic, and flirtatious. The god of Jove brings a multitude of blessings, while the planet Jupiter is the Santa Claus of planets. The Jupiter return is like Christmas Eve. This card marks a stage when you are to receive opportunities and then rewards. This card is the time many areas of your life begin to bear fruit. It is time to take a broader reach and to show gratitude. See the possibilities, trust in your fortune, and give thanks to the gods. Making light of the situation and realizing it's not as bad as it seems is the best approach. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness. So in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with discernment. And in answer to your question, yes, but only if you are wise in your choices. The corresponding tarot card, the Chariot. Earned luck, fortune, rewards, profits, an auspicious year, the future, aspirations. Jupiter returns. Uranus. The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius. Oscar Wilde. The sudden bolt of a surprise that causes chaos. Uranus, the great awakener, is here to wake you up. According to the myth, out of chaos emerged two expressions of deities, Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. Uranus arrives to break the rules and smash established structures. It is the planet of not only genius, but also intuition, which arrives in sudden flashes, just like lightning seemingly out of nowhere. Uranus is the revolutionary planet, opening up channels to the higher mind and bringing about necessary changes which can no longer be resisted. It symbolizes the one who doesn't really need a partner, but is friend and soulmate to everyone. Those under the influence of Uranus are objective, just enough to derive reliable insight into other people's motives. When Uranus card comes up in a reading, there will be jolts and surprises in regards to your question or focus. After all, Uranus is the upstart planet, so there won't be any smooth rides here. You can anticipate matters to turn rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not in the way you expect. Don't look upon these manifestations as wrong for you. Instead, go with it and see how your life becomes transformed in ways not exactly as you predicted, but better. The best approach is to entertain the possibilities of what you are about to learn. You can anticipate this change to be a liberating force, offering a new course or path. All in all, this card means your life is about to change in big ways rather than small ones. The Uranus card says, go with it and see what happens. Ashe. And last but not least, Taurus. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, and those who do not see. Leonardo da Vinci. You are about to grow something from which there will be beauty and abundance. Taurus natives are ruled by Venus, the planet of lovingness and indulgence. They tend to be down to earth, but have a special eye for attractiveness and always have a need for luxury. Practical matters rule first with Taurus, taking care of home and all the comforts before they move on towards what they truly love, which is pondering the meaning of their fates. As spiritual masters and teachers, they never completely stray away from what is real and solid ground. Yet, in their own way, they can be dreamy. They consider themselves realists. With that said, Taurus is the sign that rules the fairy worlds, so contact with fairies or elementals is possible when this card turns up in a reading. You may have fairy dreams or even build a fairy home or garden. Sensing fairy presence is also possible. When this card comes up in a reading, money issues will have bearing on the matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. The Taurus card turning up in a spread is always a positive sign, as it is highly stable and supportive. In a chart, Taurus stabilizes matter. In general, Taurus is steady and reliable and hardly ever gets upset. One cannot rile a sensuous bull too easy, but if one does, the explosive results may be unforgettable. Ashe. So these are the three energies, right, that is making up this new shift, okay, that is egging on, that is adding to, Ashe is what I should say, what is adding on to this energy of shift, because we are also Ashe grand manifestors here, right? And when we take responsibility, we take our power back. When we take responsibility, we take our power back. Ashe. We must envision the world that we want so that it may come into fruition. And in this energy, post-eclipse energy, it is the time to do so, where we have the energy of great expansion, right? That also has to do with the cycle of time. And we talked about 1941, right, previously, versus now, that cycle of time. What will we do different? As Taurus, right? As economy, as possessions, as we begin to see that differently, as we begin to see, come on now, Spirit, our own genius in the situation, right? What is it that we begin to truly manifest within this shift, within this time? Spirit gave us a while ago that time waits for no man because we manifest time. So in this time, during this conjunction, in the course of this year, right? Going back to that astrological New Year reading, what decisions, what will you capitalize on? What will you strive to? What will you simply walk towards co-creator? What will you sail to? Post-purge, post-depression, post-tapping into that authentic self, post-tapping back into your higher self, your grace, your light. What will expand in your life to bring you the benefits that you need, right? To tap into that inner genius that comes out of nowhere, because the shifts make us think about what it is that we truly have, who we truly are, and what we really want to lean into. Matter is changing. People are changing, circumstances are changing, but your higher self, your grace, your light remains the same co-creator. And as we purge all that is not of those things, and we recalibrate into what we truly are, what will you sail away to? Namaste.